Hi, it's Mark. I'm a culture catalyst guy. And throughout my professional life, I've been creating cultures that empower and elevate people. Why? Because people are more than an asset. They are our advantage. And as leaders, we catalyze and ignite the conditions that determine the quality of that advantage. And especially now, given the dramatic shift in workplace dynamics, of which many people are calling the Great Resignation. And I'm excited today to share with you the first of 3 tips under the topic, the Great Resignation. Here it is. Know the higher good. You see, each of us has an innate, genetically hardwired need for significance, and that occurs when we have a deep connection to something larger than ourselves, which we'll call the higher good. In fact, the greater the connection to the higher good we feel, the greater our desire to do our best. And this higher perspective actually pulls us through tough times. And it's the lack of this feeling of significance, which some are saying is one of the major reasons why so many employees have entered the Great Resignation. This historical anecdote might help to illustrate. London was leveled by a devastating fire in 1666, and one of those buildings was the magnificent St. Paul's Cathedral. And Christopher Wren, the most, at that time, famous of all architects, was commissioned to rebuild it. Well, about 5 years into the project, Christopher Wren observed 3 bricklayers, all of whom were diligently and persistently working. So the first bricklayer, he asked, "What are you doing?" And which that bricklayer, without even looking up, said, "I am working hard to lay bricks to feed my family." Christopher Wren approached another bricklayer and asked the same question, to which that bricklayer's response was, "I'm a builder of this wall." And again, Christopher Wren approached the third bricklayer and asked the same question. That bricklayer stepped away from his work, wiped his brow, and stretched his hand out to shake Christopher's. "I'm a cathedral builder. I'm building a great cathedral for the Almighty." Wow. Clearly, all 3 bricklayers were diligently doing their work. I think we'd be pleased to have them on our team. The question is, which one is most likely to bring a higher level of intentionality to their work? You got it. The person who's building the cathedral. It's the same work, the same project, the same tasks. It's a different, grander purpose, a higher perspective. For work to be meaningful, it must have, meaning. And meaning is created at the intersection of our belief in our value and the impact of that value. Each of us must know that what I do, it matters, and that it matters to such a degree that it impacts the higher good. So to empower your people, help them to feel the connection between their work and the higher good. For example, let's say you and your team design the packaging of local farmers' produce. The higher good might be that you're contributing to customers' healthier lifestyles. Or maybe your company does quality control of medical equipment. The higher good, prosthetics for war veterans. So just take a moment. Take a moment today and ask yourself, what cathedral is my team building? What higher good is our everyday tasks helping to construct? Know the higher good. It's one simple yet powerful tip that strengthens everyone's sense of significance so they feel empowered and elevated to give impressive and often surprising performance.